Welcome back to the channel. On today's video I'm going to be covering off upgrading the head unit, adding a front and rear camera, also upgrading the front speakers and adding additional rear speakers. So here's what we have then. Starting down the bottom here, we have all of the interface controls to allow us to maintain the steering wheel control with the new head unit. In the left hand box we have the forward facing camera, on the right hand box we have the reverse facing camera. In the middle is the control box. Up top here is the interface to enable us to put the alternative head unit in place, and in the back up the top here is the camera mount which goes in place, maintaining the original reversing light. The first thing to do is to mount the camera into the holding unit, which then will go into the bottom of the shroud which goes under the light. The plan is to put speakers into the top sections of the rear door. I've temporarily fixed the speakers here just so I can get the piece sorted out to go into the back door, but ultimately this is where they need to go. Now, because the speakers are 6" and the hole is just under, I've got to build a step off to enable me to put the speakers in, but let's get on and do it. So what I've done, I've taken 2 bits of the old floor, put them together, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them up here so we can have the main speaker and the little tweeter. Just need to clean out the hole a little bit, make it a bit more round as it were. In we go. And there we go, we've got the speakers now up in place on the doors. Still got to be covered. Okay, so in the interest of trying to get the cables through to the doors, it's a case of needing to make a new route. There seems to be a secondary wall that sort of stops you going through. So I'm going to go in through here, and then going to come out here, and then I can run up the side of the pillar to meet at the top with the other speaker. So there we go, nice big hole drilled through. It goes in there, comes out into here, through the grommet. Okay, so as on the driver's side, you need to make a very small hole just here, just below where the grommet line is, and inside there's a little hole that you've got to go up through. A bit fiddly, but you can get it. Then you pull the cable through, and as you can see, I've now already fitted the speaker. I've also got the crossovers coming back, which is this red and black cable here, which then goes up to the top speaker. So here we have the front camera, goes up behind the grille, comes out here, goes round underneath the headlamp, up into the corner, and over there and through the bulkhead, which is where it goes to the control box. And here we have the final part of the jigsaw. This is the Connects 2 module, which enables the 2016 relay to fully interact with all of the CAN bus system within the Citroen. They do a slightly different version which doesn't allow full interaction, so you can't adjust things like the auto lock, and you can't change the clock time, etc. on the main heads-up clock. This has an extra interface with it which goes into the camera input for the replacement stereo unit. So let's crack on. So I pulled all the cables out of the dash, as you can see here. I've got the Connect 2 box here, which has got 3 inputs on it. I've got the camera, the power harness, and then the control part for the particular stereo. You also got, as you can see here, there's a little video lead here which gives you the controls and also then puts the feed into the main head unit. Hopefully it's all going to be plug and play. It seems to be all set up with the dip switches on the back here that all seem to be, so I'm going to show you those. There we go, so those enable you to do a few little adjustments. According to this, it's ready to go out the box. On to the next stage. So after much messing around and trying to figure out how to get this head unit in, all I can say is make sure that you really research the surround that goes on there, because I got the one that was set for the vehicle and it didn't fit. Now I've got a different one which I'll link in the description below. It's now in, and as you can see, all solid and fixed in and matches the stereo front. So as you can tell, this video was filmed over a couple of months. It did take quite some time to get the parts together to enable me to actually finish the job off completely. If you do have any questions, please do add them below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Thank you for watching. If you are new here, don't forget the subscribe button and the notification bell to hear when the next video goes live. See you next video.